I think you said it's his first real appearance. Was the first time he's ever played a full football game. So I think for the first time playing a full football game, there's a lot of positives to take away from it. I think he did a good job. Certainly, look at the stat line, and it's really good for a guy playing his first football game. At the same time, I'm sure JJ would tell you there's a lot of stuff that we can clean up, and we're focused on the process. And we love everything about JJ and the way he goes about it. And there's so many things that we can fix and work on. And so you come away from it, even when you did make mistakes, we're encouraged because you can see it's all fixable stuff. And really it just comes down to coaching more than anything else. If he's making mistakes, we're not doing the right thing, that's on us as coaches. So we were really encouraged by his first full game. Yeah, we were happy with it. Yeah, so ball security is always an emphasis. I think it's really hard with quarterbacks just because they don't get the contact in practice that other guys do. And so I think we just have to do a better job of as coaches of providing that for him in controlled settings, where it's safe, where he's not going to get injured. He a classic JJ, he came in and said, hey, can you tell the defense to punch at the ball when I'm running through there? And it's kind of like, JJ, it's not the best idea to have him punching at your throwing arm in your hand while you're running through the defense. So we're not going to do that. But he's willing to do whatever it takes to fix it, and we're going to help him. We're going to help him do it. But at the same time, he's improving in every area, and we have no concern about him going forward whatsoever.
Michael?
So I guess the game against Maryland could have gone much differently, and that's kind of what Harbaugh said on his radio show Monday night. JJ's 6 inches from an interception, and 2 other guys fall on fumbles. He's got 2 touchdowns and 3 turnovers. So I guess what makes you think that was such a strong performance when 3 things that were out of his control could have led itself to 3 turnovers?
Yeah, you could also look at it and say, if we connect on a few of those deep balls, he throws for 400 yards and he has 4 touchdowns. But that's not the reality that we live in. He didn't connect on those deep balls. So just like we're looking at a throw that could have been an interception, we're looking at throws that could have been touchdowns. And we're coaching the process, not the outcome. Yes, Joel, is a really smart guy. Knows football, playing experience, has a ton of experience. Every week studying the game, he knows what he's talking about. So I guess I think a lot of times when people see something new or hear something new, their first reaction is to say, look, I'm not used to that, so that can't be a good way to do it. I think it is a work in progress, just like everything in our offense, whether it's the run game, the pass game, the play calling, everything can be better. Everything is a work in progress. And, if we were out of rhythm or, whatever he said, then, I can't wait to see what we look like when we're in rhythm. And we all know we can be a lot better. But I think the system that we have in place is really good. I know that Sharon helps me a ton. I think I help him a ton, and it's really a great way to do it. And I think we have a great rhythm, and so far the results have been good. Yeah, I think one thing that's great about our team right now is we have a lot of talented guys, and so we spread the ball around quite a bit. And the quarterbacks, are equal opportunity. They don't discriminate. You look at some offenses, and the quarterback really only wants to throw the ball to 1 or 2 guys, and we don't have that. We'll throw to 8 or 9 different guys, and so each week you never kind of really know who's going to get the targets and how it's going to be. And last week Luke did an unbelievable job. He's a really great player. I think it's not talked about enough how good of a blocker he is. He's a really good blocker. He has speed, can run routes, he catches the ball. Definitely a guy that's going to be playing at the next level. So I was glad he was able to show it in the last game, help us win. Yeah, so we're really we want to be focused on our progressions, just going through the reads, and that's really what we're talking to JJ about more so than who we're getting the ball to. And that's the great thing about having an offense with. I don't even want to start naming guys, because I'll leave guys out, but Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, Ronnie Bell, Roman Wilson, Cornelius Johnson, Luke Schoonmaker. We have all these guys, and so we don't have to sit there and think about like, hey, we really have to figure out how to scheme it up where we can get this guy the ball. We can just put guys in position to run the routes that they run best, in position to do the things that they do best, and then the ball will find them. So it's really a great thing that we have going.